think there's a sense of urgency across our defense, period, because in the team meeting today, I basically told everybody that I don't care who plays, I care how you play, and so basically that was a statement that said, hey, the door's wide open, so if you want a position, go take it.
A couple more questions?
Did the result of the survey on how many coaches were against the new 10-second rule surprise you at all?
No, I didn't see it.
25 out of 128.
But you know what?
We're only 25 before.
I think I said what I had to say right after the meeting. So, my vote. I've said everything I need to say about that.
What was it like not to see number 2 out there for the first time since you've been here?
Actually, I did see number 2.
Yeah, different. Sorry. Yeah.
and he looked pretty good today. So,
right.
But no, it was a little bit different, obviously. But like I said, we've got, Jokel's steady, and he's graduated. He's come back. He's got some leadership qualities. I think he is battling, and the 2 young guys got in there and got a bunch of reps today. So, it's just a little bit different, than I blow the whistle. I didn't blow the whistle as quick today. I put it that way, as we used to in practice. And I didn't have a guy turn around and say, "Come on," he wouldn't have touched me. And so it's a little bit different, but I didn't see. I just saw today, a little bit of him recruiting. I didn't hear what he had to say, but he's got a new chapter in his life. You've got the old veteran. You got the young guy who that's played some last year, who obviously now has a sense of urgency, and then the new guy who just showed up and then threw some great balls today. And they're I think what I like about them is you see them talking to each other. I think Jake's doing a great job with them, but we talk about it a bunch. They're being competitive but not combative, and they're helping each other. And but like I said, it's still early. So as we start to get into different things, and we start to see different things from our defense and put in more offense, we'll see. But I was pleased today with their tempo, how they got the signals, how they operated the offense, and as time goes on, as more and more gets on their plate, we'll see how they perform.
Leadership coming in this offense with Johnny and Coach on.
I mean, it's guys like me, Malcolm, even Mikey and Giad, you guys who played last year, really comes from just the guys who've had game time experience.
How much different do you think this offense is going to look in time without Johnny out there?
I mean, it'd be the same. Probably the ball might come out a little faster just because the guys aren't as athletic as Johnny is. But I mean, I guess more passing, less running from the quarterback. But I think overall it'd be the same offense, fast-paced, explosive.
You had a couple guys arrested recently. What do you feel is your responsibility when you go out and represent the team in the community or wherever you go?
I mean, we just hope that guys are smart. I mean, it's the best situation, but we're getting through it. We're talking to the guys, and they know they messed up, so we'll get through it.
You take on a vocal role with some of those guys when things like that happen?
Yeah, I mean, we all try to. It's a team effort. We're a team, so we all stand behind each other when bad things happen.
Talk about the standard you have to live up to going on that left side, following Jokel and Jake.
I mean, just the past couple of years, the left tackle spot has been kind of a prestige spot. So I mean, I'm just honored to play it and just to be able to represent A&M and to hopefully be where they're at next year.
You did tell us last year tackles where the money is, so left tackle is where the money is.
Yeah, so that's my plan, is to get some money, hopefully.
What is Coach Joseph like? How's it been to work with him so far?
He's definitely a change. He's a real vocal coach, and he wants you to do it exactly the way he wants you to do it, and there's no other way about it. If you don't do it his way, you're not going to play. So you got to adjust to that, and you got to go out there and do it his way.
Do you see any DBs out there in particular, maybe you can name a guy or two, that you feel that's going out there and playing like they've got a breath of fresh air because of the new position coach?
Howard Matthews, definitely, he's a different player now. He's not lagging around. He's not, just doing it his way. He's out there. He's playing hard, and he's going hard every play. he's being vocal, and that's what we need on the back end, you know, especially from the safeties, because they have to communicate to everybody on the defense. And he's definitely a change. And you know, Floyd, he's understanding the defense more, and Clay's always been a smart player, but with the new coaching change, you know, the way we're running it is set up so you can always make plays, you can always be in the right position. And that's what we need, and that's what we're looking forward to for this season.
DeShazier, you did have a couple guys arrested at team meetings. Do you speak up as one of the leaders and say anything to anybody else, the rest of the team?
Well, you know, you just got to be smart with the decisions you make off the field. You know, that's all it comes down to, how you carry yourself off the field. You know, I had an incident a while back, and you know, I learned from that. And, you know, I carry myself differently off the field now because you're viewed differently. So you got to be smarter with how you carry yourself off the field.